Time now for your forecast first. WRBL News 3 First Alert Weather.
Well, it's been gloomy with off and on showers for the majority of the morning. We're still tracking a few showers and sprinkles, but if you're not dealing with that, you're dealing with a little bit of mist and drizzle. So the front has stalled pretty much halfway through the area. If it lifts up towards the north, which I do think it will do, it will warm our temperatures up. But until then, this is what we're going to see. Temperatures right now in the 50s and 60s. We will get into the middle 70s this afternoon. I'll track it for you coming up. You're watching WRBL News 3 on your side.
Straight ahead, we hear from Synovus about the fatal shooting on their bank's doorstep that took the life of a client. Next, now that actor Jussie Smollett has been found guilty, what lies ahead for the former Empire actor? Plus, remembering the life and legacy of the late Senator Bob Dole during services for him in our nation's capital. News 3 Midday starts right now.
On your side, this is News 3 Midday.
Good afternoon. We thank you for trusting News 3. I'm Phil Scoggins. Police are still investigating 4 days after a Columbus businessman was killed in front of a Synovus bank on his daughter's birthday. On Monday, 45-year-old Amit Kumar Patel was gunned down outside the entrance to the Synovus Bank on Buena Vista Road. The bank is adjoined to the Columbus Police Department's East Precinct. Patel was the owner of the Chevron gas station on Buena Vista Road, just about a mile from the scene of the crime. Police say the shooter took the deposit Patel had on him. Synovus released the following statement about the incident, which reads in part, quote, "Our thoughts and prayers continue to be with all who are so deeply impacted, first and foremost the victim's family and also our team members. We have offered direct support to Mr. Patel's family and business partners, as well as our team members and customers who were on site during the incident. As always, we continue to make the safety of our team and clients our highest priority," end quote. You can read the full statement on our website at WRBL.com. We're keeping an eye on Muskogee County, where 3 Columbus men have been arrested on multiple counts of child pornography following 3 separate investigations this week. The Muskogee County Sheriff's Office, along with the GBI's Child Exploitation and Computer Crimes Unit, executed search warrants which resulted in the arrest of 33-year-old Andrew Paulino, 35-year-old Christopher Tarnowski, and 23-year-old Elijah Gallion. All 3 face multiple charges of possession of child pornography. They are now being held at the Muskogee County Jail. An investigation still ongoing. Anyone with information is asked to contact the GBI's Child Exploitation and Computer Crimes Unit. We're keeping an eye on a number of other developing stories for you this afternoon, starting in Chicago, where nearly a day after actor Jussie Smollett was found guilty on 5 counts of disorderly conduct, his attorney says he's confident the conviction will be overturned on appeal. The jury's verdict followed an 8-day trial and 9 hours of deliberations. The 39-year-old faces up to 3 years in prison at sentencing. For now, though, he remains free on bond. Chicago police say more than 3,000 hours were spent investigating Smollett's case. The department has filed a civil lawsuit against him to recoup those expenses. Our Eye on America continues in Washington, D.C., where the late Senator Bob Dole being honored today with a private service at Washington National Cathedral, followed by a public service at the World War II Memorial. President Biden and top leaders from both parties have saluted Dole as a giant in our history. The World War II veteran served the people of Kansas for 27 years in the Senate. Bob Dole died Sunday following a battle with lung cancer. He was 98 years old. Before heading to the break, again, we want to thank you for trusting News 3. Coming up, since Columbus is growing, there are some changes being made to the trash collection system. We'll break it down for you. First, let's check back in with Nicole.
Well, it has been gloomy all morning long. We've had also off and on showers, but we are weather aware on Saturday. I'll time it out for you coming up in about 10 minutes. While you're in the break, don't forget to download the weather app, turn on the notifications so you don't miss any important alerts.
On your side. You're watching WRBL News 3 Midday.
Columbus residents will soon have a garbage can nearly 3 times the size of their current can. And that isn't the only change on the way for trash collection in Columbus. In addition to the new 96-gallon trash cans, the city is moving away from using inmate labor for trash pickup. They will use automated trucks instead. The change comes in the face of mounting labor shortages and as the county continues to grow. Residents will receive 1 yard waste can and 1 house waste can. The director of Public Works says the new trucks will have automated arms that will grab the trash can and dump the contents into the garbage truck, eliminating the need for manual labor.
Basically, we'll have a private company that will be delivering the cans. Each can will have an RFID tag instilled in the can, so it will be specifically assigned to that address. So in the future, if you decided to move, you wouldn't need to worry about taking the can. The can goes with the address. But we will have those delivered. You'll get 2 cans. You'll get a yard waste can and you'll get a household waste can.
The city is also currently working with a vendor that will come to pick up the old cans. Short says if you receive the new cans in February but don't see any new trucks, don't worry. The new cans will still be usable because of an adapter added to the old trucks. Today's the last day to receive a flu or COVID-19 vaccine from West Central Health District's mobile vaccine clinic. They will be at Piggly Wiggly on Woodruff Farm Road today up until 1 o'clock. Still have some time to get there. You can get the COVID-19 vaccine or a flu shot. Registration for that COVID shot is preferred, but it is not required. Glad to have you along with us here on News 3 Midday. Nicole will have a full forecast for you coming up right after the break.
Hurt by a big truck? 1-800-CALL-KEN.
One call, that's all.
On your side. meteorologist Nicole Phillips has your first alert forecast.
Well, we've been dealing with off and on showers and also low visibility. Here's a live look outside at Phoenix City Amphitheater. It has been one of those mornings where it has been pretty chilly, but you know what? As we go into the afternoon, it will start to warm up. Here's a look at our live radar right now. We do have a few spotty showers left over, but most of us are actually calm. So here's what's going on, the setup for right now. We've got this stationary front that's really slicing the area in half, and you'll notice it too between temperatures. But as this lifts north, it will start to lift a little bit more over the next hour or so. It'll lift up as a warm front, and what will happen is all of our temperatures will start to warm up. So here we go. We've got the 50s up north to the 60s and low 70s down towards the south, 72 degrees in Troy, but we're at 60 in Columbus and still hanging on to 58 degrees in Pine Mountain. So you can really see where that front has just stalled out. Now by 1 p.m. lifting slowly to the north, still in the 70s down to the south, and then eventually by the late afternoon into the early evening we start to see the 70s moving into places like Columbus up towards Auburn, and that is because this warm front continues to slowly lift. So yes, we will get into the 70s and 60s. It will take some time, but I do think by at least 5 to 6 p.m. most of us will be there. And also it's not out of the question that we still may see a stray shower or two as we go into the rest of this afternoon and into this evening as well. So that's something to keep in mind if you've got any plans. So tracking the cold front that will be moving in on Saturday. So the severe risk for tonight mainly up towards our north and west. So when we look here, we've got an enhanced risk of severe weather for this area shaded in this gold color, but now this is recently updated, moderate risk for severe weather for places like Memphis and the southeastern Missouri. So significant severe weather for that along the front. But as it starts to move to the south and east on Saturday, it will weaken, but we still have this marginal risk of severe weather. So a level 1 out of 5. Primary risk will be damaging winds, but a breeze spin up tornado, it's not out of the question, although the tornado risk is low. So that is why we are weather aware on Saturday. So let's time out Saturday here. So a stray shower or two for the morning, it's not out of the question. I think, however, the morning will be okay. And then as we go into about midday, Birmingham starting to see the rain moving in, and then right around 4 to 11 p.m. will be the best time for us to start to see showers and storms. 73 degrees on Saturday, 60 on Sunday. We'll stay in the low 60s on Monday, warming up in the 70s by Wednesday and Thursday. Phil?
Just going to stay inside tomorrow and wrap some Christmas presents.
Yes.
Thank you, Nicole. Stay with us right here on News 3. Just ahead, how a random act of kindness turned into a holiday miracle for 2 new parents. You don't want to miss it.
on your side. You're watching WRBL News 3 Midday.
In the hustle and bustle of the holiday season, one delivery driver dropped off more than just gifts ahead of the Christmas season. News 3's Blake Eason has the story.
What appears as a simple holiday delivery quickly turned into a Christmas miracle full of hope, love, and joy. Meet Jess Kitchell. She and her husband Mac live in Roswell, Georgia, with their daughter Charlie and newborn Chancey. On a day she thought a few packages were arriving, she checked her Nest door camera to find so much more.
If this is the It's a Boy house, I hope all is going well with your newborn. I had a child around the same time you guys did, and I just hope everything is going good. God bless. Happy holidays.
And as the driver walked away, he was unaware of the impact he'd be leaving behind.
Like most parents in those first few weeks at home, it can feel so isolating. So I was blown away the fact that he would take a second in his day to leave that message for me to see how I was doing.
The search began. Kitchell was determined to find the driver and thank him for the message. Meantime, she left a token of appreciation on her doorstep in the event he returned beforehand. But with the help of social media, it didn't take long. Meet Dallin Harrell, a seasonal driver for UPS. The kind message that he left behind actually hit close to home.
But for me, it was just like bringing in a new life is also a new experience, and now you're solely dependent for another individual. So with me being in that realm, I'm a parent now, a dad. I just wanted to check on them.
Kitchell was so moved by his thoughtfulness, she had to share it on social media.
I mean, it blessed me, and I thought I have to put this out there and let other people know. And I was blown away by how much it blessed everybody that got to see it.
While they spoke on the phone, she had yet to meet him in person until 5 days later when Harrell was back delivering packages. This time, the Kitchells were home.
And when I heard the knock at the door, I just knew it had to be him. And I picked up my son and we ran to the door. Told the whole family, you gotta come.
What's up, baby Chancey? Hey, Miss Kitchen. What's up, Mr. Kitchen?
What's up? Oh, nice to meet you guys.
What's up, man?
Hey.
Good to meet you.
Jessica.
Yeah.
After Kitchell shared the message to social media, folks from all over joined in to clear Harrell's registry for his newborn, a way of giving back for his kind gesture.
Yeah, man, it's completely overwhelming, and this is just on paper. I have yet to see everything be delivered and feel it even more, overzealous with that joy.
To just see how incredible the community has been, and his registries, have exploded. And I just can't wait to see what his doorstep looks like next week.
And it doesn't stop there. Kitchell and Harrell also find common ground somewhere else. The power in a small act of kindness.
Give him a hug. Come on.
Blake Eason, WRBL News 3, on your side.
Kitchell says Harrell's registry is nearly 90% sold out, and Harrell tells us UPS has offered him a full-time job after the holidays. Incredible story. Thanks so much, Blake. You're watching News 3 Midday, and Nicole is going to have a final check of that forecast coming up, so you stay tuned.
on your side. You're watching WRBL News 3 Midday.
As we approach International Women's Month, that's coming up in March, WRBL is recognizing the contributions that women are making to not only our nation, but our local communities. Remarkable Women is part of a nationwide Nexstar media effort to honor the influence that women have had on public policy, on social progress, and just the quality of life. Nominees will be accepted through December 31st. And if you know a special lady that you would like to nominate, just head to WRBL.com. You'll find a nomination form right there. And Nicole, we were talking about that heartwarming story that we just heard from Blake. We've got some warm-up coming this afternoon.
We do.
Yes.
So what's happening is we've got a warm front that has stalled out. So some of you are in the 60s now, some of you are in the 50s, and it doesn't feel so good. But this afternoon, as it lifts north, we will start to get into the 70s. Weather aware on Saturday for the chance for some strong to even severe storms along a cold front, and then we'll be in the 60s behind that. So the best time for storms on Saturday between 4 to 11 p.m. And again, once that front slides through, we're looking pretty good, warming back up to the 70s by the middle of next week.
That looks good. All right. Thank you so much, Nicole. And we thank you for watching News 3 Midday. See you right back here later this afternoon on News 3 First Edition at 5, 4 Central. Enjoy your afternoon.